From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Thank you for joining us this morning. It's Tuesday, December 19th.
Let's get started.
These attacks are reckless, dangerous, and they violate international law.
New action from the U.S. as chaos from the Israel-Hamas war spreads throughout the region.
But this was my kid. I'm sorry, I'm speaking out my truth about my situation, and you're going to hear it.
A mother not holding back, talking about the loss of her son. Why her family feels let down by Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price.
You know, they see a bag of toys coming into their car and their faces light up.
Helping young kids have a happy holiday season. A last-minute push in the East Bay to make sure they have something to open on Christmas morning.
They don't call in sick. They don't get drunk the night before work and come in with a hangover. They're a little bit more reliable.
Are we looking at the future of fast food? One restaurant trying to take artificial intelligence to the next level.
We're looking at is a juicy burger and some French fries at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm Gianna Franco, and it is officially time where we get really hungry.
Yeah, what is it, steak and eggs?
Yeah, and you said juicy burger. It just sounds so good, right? Thank you so much for watching. Please let us know what you're having for breakfast because we're already at dinner, everybody.
And Gianna is back. I can't say it enough today. We love having your smile and your energy and your traffic reporting, especially on a day like today.
I know, yeah, with the wet weather and stuff like that, this is definitely one of those days you might need a little help on the roadways, and with Jess too.
Let's make the case for that. Look at this, December weather really delivered in the Bay. This is a live picture this morning of what we like to call soupy skies, you know, east to west, south that you're looking at right there, and then up north. Weather's wreaking havoc. This, in fact, is a picture out of the North Bay. The ground is soggy, and that means trees could go down. So just be aware of that. It's that time of year. This picture from Healdsburg, this oak tree, everybody thought it was there strong, but it crashed down, knocked over 2 utility poles, blocked Alexander Valley Road for a time. So if you live in that area, you know you lived with it. Electricity knocked out for hours. So because of that, we're aware that PG&E has these outage maps that they update in real time. We just got some new numbers from PG&E. Several hundred of you are without electricity this morning. The most are on the peninsula. The utility company says workers are out right now trying to get the lights back on for those of you who are affected. And you know, getting electricity restored is a big job all over the Bay. In fact, at one point, 18,000 of you in San Jose lost power. That includes this youth center. You see the computers just sitting there in the dark. Well, guess what? A lot of youngsters had to get out of the building using flashlights. So that's why we're talking weather this morning.
Well, at least they were prepared. They had the flashlights. And Jessica, this just in from the East Bay, they said that it sounds like there's a waterfall in the backyard, that it was raining so much.
I know, because I'm keeping a close eye on that first alert Doppler. It's falling hard right now in the East Bay. But let's take a quick look at our current totals all throughout the Bay Area, whether you live in the Santa Clara Valley, off into the East Bay, or for our friends near Fremont, where we've already passed an inch of showers just within the past, 7 hours? I've only been adding this up since midnight. And as we take a look down into the Santa Clara Valley, it's pretty impressive too, near the foothills near Los Gatos, about 1/4 of an inch of rain that's already fallen there. And as we head a little bit more north, closer to Antioch and Livermore, that's starting to add up a lot within the next 15-20 minutes or so, as we're currently seeing showers fall there. It's a lot more dry for our friends up near San Francisco, up into Nevada, where earlier this morning, we were dealing with some heavy showers, but now tracking the storm on our first alert Doppler, it's mostly off into the East Bay and down into the Santa Clara Valley. We're actually down into the Santa Clara Valley. We're starting to see it move off into those higher elevated areas. Up into the North Bay we go, dry conditions from Santa Rosa down into Vallejo, just cloudy skies. That's what we're waking up to this morning. And this is what it's looking like down along the peninsula into the Santa Clara Valley. Light scattered showers here or there. Really, we're keeping a closer eye on areas like Livermore all the way off into Altamont as we extend into the next couple hours. Watch this system move its way on Futurecast off into the Sacramento Valley just around that 10 o'clock hour, leaving us with light scattered showers throughout the Bay, moving in from offshore. And that's the case for us throughout the rest of the day today. Don't be shocked if you need to keep your umbrella close by, but you might not need it throughout the rest of the day today. This is what it's looking like for us tomorrow morning. Heavier showers expected in those early morning hours, and I'll time that one out for you coming up in just a bit. For now, G, how are the roads right now?
I'm going to start with a live look at the Golden Gate Bridge right now, Jess, and we do have those slick surfaces out there, so be extra cautious on the roadways and definitely leave a lot of space between you and the car in front of you because you're coming up on those brake lights pretty quickly in some areas. It looks okay across the span here. Traffic seems to be moving pretty well heading into San Francisco, but North of there, we're tracking a heavy ride, South 101 out of Novato into San Rafael. And look at this backup at the Bay Bridge. Bumper-to-bumper traffic. It stays like this across the upper deck into San Francisco, and busy conditions in and out of the city. This looks pretty dramatic, though. San Mateo Bridge, you can see it's really murky looking out there. Westbound commute is the busiest here, heading over towards 101. And just to kind of show you an overview, getting to the San Mateo Bridge is busy as well. That ride south, 880 Hayward, down into Fremont, that's a busy one. And just kind of showing you the radar, and just talked about those East Bay areas, and that commute is certainly busy along 680 all the way down into the Sunol grade. So South 680, San Ramon, Dublin, that whole area, Pleasanton, certainly busy on the freeways. Well, we are in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the holiday travel season, and here's a look at some of our local airports. The TSA projects the busiest days of the winter holiday travel period will be this Thursday and Friday, as well as Friday, December 29th and January 1st. The agency, it expects to screen more than 2.5 million passengers each day. That's a 6% increase from 2022. So for the latest and updated First Alert forecast anytime, just head to KPIX.com or stream CBS News Bay Area. You can find that free on the CBS News app.
Chaos from the war between Israel and Hamas is having global implications. Some companies say that they're halting shipping in the Red Sea south of Israel due to attacks from militant groups. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was in Tel Aviv yesterday, where he announced a new coalition to patrol the Red Sea and protect commercial shipping. He also expressed U.S. support for Israel and voiced concern regarding Palestinian civilians. This comes as the White House says it's working hard to get another hostage deal between Israel and Hamas. Arraignments continue today for the 80 protesters charged with blocking traffic on the Bay Bridge during a pro-Gaza protest. You may recall this happened last month during the APEX summit in San Francisco. Well, yesterday, hundreds of people gathered outside of the Hall of Justice, calling on DA Brooke Jenkins to drop the charges.
I feel that what they were participating in as protesters was extremely necessary. The situation in Gaza was, very dire, and today it's even more dire.
Jenkins sent us a statement saying, "Free speech cannot compromise public safety." Well, dozens of demonstrators are expected to be arraigned throughout the week. Renewed calls for a ceasefire resolution are growing in Alameda. Tonight, the group Alameda Friends and Families for a Ceasefire plan to pack the city council meeting to put up the pressure. And the group wants the city to join other Bay Area cities like Davis, Oakland, and Richmond in passing a resolution. That meeting begins at 7 p.m. at Alameda City Hall. Well, Friends and Families saying their final goodbyes to the late Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. Today, they'll be attending her funeral at the Washington National Cathedral. O'Connor was the first woman to serve on the Supreme Court. She launched her career here in the Bay Area as a lawyer for the San Mateo County DA's office. O'Connor died earlier this month at the age of 93.
Well, our local food banks are calling on all of us to donate this holiday season. They need your help to reach their end-of-year goals and to make sure that they have the food they need and the money they need to make sure that the mission goes on so our community has food to eat. This morning, Sean Chitness is live from the San Francisco Marin Food Bank speaking with staff and volunteers about the very important work that they're doing. Good morning, Sean.
Hey, Reed, good morning. We have been here all morning, and it has been so impressive to see the hard work that just continues. Feels like it's only gotten busier. So let's talk to someone who knows a lot about what happens here. That's Tanis Crosby. She's the executive director. And Tanis, let's first really emphasize and remind folks what we're talking about when it comes to the need, because post-pandemic, it has only gotten worse.
That's right. Since the pandemic, food insecurity rates have increased. So now more than ever before, donor support really matters.
And so this comes at a time when you guys have a really important goal. You're about 65% of the way in terms of getting the money you need for the month. Talk to us about how you're doing and why that's so important to reach that goal.
Well, that's right. Well, with pandemic-era supports declining from all levels of government, fundraising is more important now than ever before. And so you heard food insecurity has gone up, government funding has gone down. Fundraising makes the difference. This is how we fund our work. This is what powers the work.
Right, some serious rollbacks that happened at the federal level and other levels. That's part of the challenge. But right now, there's a great opportunity for folks. One of many matches available if you make a donation.
That's right. We have some generous donors. Every donation that the viewers make will be matched between now and the end of the year. We've reached 65% of our goal to the end of the year. And so we're really hoping that with support of donors, we can meet that goal and make sure that our neighbors, that they receive the important support that they need to really make the holidays special.
Right, and that's why we always say every dollar, every hour gets us closer to that goal. And right now you can do just that by going to our website. It's kpix.com/give. There's also a QR code on your screen right now. Another way to make that donation. And of course, Reed, great to see the hard work that's happening here. Want to encourage more people as they're enjoying that meal, first meal of the day, to help someone else have that same meal as well. Reed, back to you.
Just about being mindful and stepping forward when we see a need. Sean Chitness, thank you so much, my friend.